Where did my device controls go? More catch-up this time. We'll find out where the device controls went in Audacity 3.2 in this edition of Stuart's Audacity Tips. There are few things more frustrating than having a familiar software interface changed to the point where it's not clear how to use it anymore. We're going to relieve some of that frustration, so feel free to pass this along and reduce the world's frustration level. Prior to Audacity 3.2, we were quite accustomed to the look and feel of the audio device controls in the default interface. You could see your selected input and output devices, their corresponding levels, and their corresponding meters, all right there up top. But alas, that's no longer so. In the name of streamlining the interface, Team Audacity has condensed the level controls into the monitoring meters and hidden the rest of the controls behind a button called Audio Setup. I say alas because this new interface trades immediate functionality for screen real estate, and the result is interface obscurity. You have to hunt and click to find what you need. But that's the way it is, at least for now, so it pays to know where things are in these new versions. For starters, the level controls are now these little rectangles embedded in the meters. I've highlighted them in orange so they're easier to find. But that brings me to another peeve I have with this interface. When you adjust the levels using these new controls, you don't see the value of the level setting. So if you're trying to keep track of your settings, for example, writing them down so you can reproduce them later, something we do constantly in the VO world, the values are no longer obvious. You can get to them though by double-clicking on the level control or anywhere in the meter bar. You can then use the slider to adjust or type the desired value in the box. Warning, if you double-click on the meter bar, the setting will be changed to whatever matches the place where you double-clicked, and you'll need to reset it. This is another annoyance. An interface should never cause a change in settings just to access a control. Finally, to get to the other settings for input and output device, click the Audio Setup button. This is where you go to find the settings for host, recording device, playback device, and recording channels. However, the easy way to do this is just go straight to the last option, Audio Settings. That gives you all those settings in a single dialog box. It's a shame that it now requires 2 clicks to get to these settings when they used to be toolbars that you could access immediately and arrange as you wished. As you can tell, I'm not at all enamored of these changes to the Audacity interface. Oh, and don't even bother trying to use the levels monitors in vertical mode. Having the level controls embedded within the monitors destroys that option because, at least so far, the controls still function horizontally even if the meter is displayed vertically. Hopefully the team will change that soon. Anyway, I hope this helps if you've decided to move to Audacity 3.2 or later. In all honesty, I hope these changes get removed or at least made optional in a future version. Time will tell. In the meantime, we've got recording to do. I'm Stuart. Hope this helps.